Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Lunar. We're in Lighton, music has been restored, and I guess we're about to have a festival? Maybe? I don't know if we're going to attend or if how exactly things are going to work. Everyone is singing and happy because the Song of Lighton is back. But I won't sing or be happy until my dad promises to let me poke the dead monsters in the shrine with a stick. Careful, actually there are quite a few left alive still in there. Thank you, boy. Thank you for restoring the beauty of our song. The beauty to our song? Our entire village is celebrating the resurrection of our harmony. And our singing will surely summon the blue dragon you seek. That's the plan. Alex, you've done it. You've returned the song of the valley to us. Now the festival can begin. We will sing songs of thanks to you for your great deed. Walk north to Lighton Lake, Alex. The blue dragon shrine rests beneath its placid surface. But it won't rise up unless a song is sung by two people who are deeply in love with each other. The song of two lovers is the key to the Blue Dragon Shrine? How wonderful, how romantic. So, who's going to sing? Kyle and Jess, or Nash and Mia? I don't actually know that Kyle and Jess are deeply in love with each other. It's a bit of a love-hate relationship, at best. I don't know. I mean, they care for each other, clearly. At least, I mean, Jessica clearly cares for Kyle. Although I think he just doesn't show it quite as much. The thing is, none of us are from Lighton, and, you know, it's supposed to be people from here who do the singing, so I guess we'll see. How romantic. How wildly impractical. Well then, let's go to the lake and sing. I mean, why is Jess so excited all of a sudden? But, I mean, yeah, let's just see what happens. Is it gonna be an anime cutscene? It is just us for now. Are we gonna summon forth the spirit of Luna somehow? And Alex is gonna sing with her? That would be weird, but also, I don't know. I guess I would like that. This looks like a fine place to croon. Remember that the two lovers have to think of each other as they're they're singing. Okay. Wait. So now what? Come on, Kyle, let's sing. What are you gonna sing? I don't know if I'm up for this, Jess. My throat's feeling kind of raw from all my battle cries. Shut up and get over here. Okay. Guys, I don't think it's working. Are you actually trying? Bravo, that was so beautiful. Actually, I'm kind of impressed that they went this far with it. It didn't have to go on for so long. Yeah, I don't know. Either it was the singing that wasn't quite good enough, or maybe you're not quite as deeply in love as you thought you were. What was that, Kyle? Did you suddenly forget you're supposed to be singing, not gargling? I mean, yeah, also, he was definitely the weaker part of the two. Not really that surprising, I guess. That was not your best effort. Hey, what do you mean? You're the one who couldn't harmonize if your life depended on it. Harmony? You call your grunts and moans harmony? More like excruciating pain. I don't think this is working, Alex. Not at all. Yeah, let's, have you guys try. Come on. So, Mia, why don't we try singing together? Really, Nash? Well, alright, but my singing voice is really not very good. You might be underselling your skill. Oh. For a moment there, I thought this might not be so bad, but then, yeah. I mean, I would say that was better. A better overall performance, but still no effect though. Nash, why are you so nervous? I thought your feelings for Mia were pretty obvious. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Nash. I told you my voice was horrible. Well. Oh no, Mia, it's all my fault. I'm just too nervous to sing. Well then I guess we have to try and all. Can't be helped. What do we do now, Alex? What do we do now, Alex? What was that first attempt there? We're cutting that one out. We're never going to see the shrine with singing like that, or like this. If Luna were here to sing with you, Alex, the shrine would surely appear. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But, yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Alex, I have an idea. Why don't you play your ocarina? I know Luna will hear it, and feel it. It's a waste of time. How would that ever work? Come on. It doesn't make any sense and all. Please, only serious suggestions. Don't say that, Alex. None of this is a waste of time. Not if we want to save Luna. I mean, yeah. I agree, but... Okay, fine. I don't think this is gonna work. Wait, this is different. It's a bad idea and all. Accept it. Alex, don't you even care about Luna anymore? What happened to you? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying your idea sucks. Come on, Alex. Okay, fine. I don't see how this could even possibly work, but, you know, sure. Luna. Well, just think of her twice as hard. So not only is no one singing right now, but there's also only one person. But surely this is still gonna work somehow. Whoa, what? Oh. Okay, that was startling. I know, let's all sing with Luna. If we sing, we won't be afraid and we won't cry. Okay, so we got Lily there. Do we know anyone else? I guess, I don't know. Might have seen one or two of them before. Quiet, all of you, I demand it! Stop this insurrection at once! You insolent little... What are you gonna do? What a beautiful song, but such a pathetic attempt to control their fears. I almost pity them, sisters. Pity them, Royce? You should be in awe of them. Don't you feel the power of this song? Don't you feel it stirring your very... something? So, if this song doesn't warm your heart, Royce... Oh my god, I'm too slow, I'm sorry. Yes, Luna, yes. With each note you sing and with every breath you take, your awakening grows closer. And on that glorious day, your voice will mark the beginning of my eternal... something. Dominion? Kingdom? Please, Alex, don't play anymore. It reminds me too much of Luna. It was your suggestion in the first place. See? I knew this couldn't possibly work. Well...
Look! Something's happening!
Wait. What? But how? Surely the dragon couldn't possibly have heard Luna singing from wherever she was. On the dark side of the planet. neat. How do we get there? Oh, except the bridge also connected. It didn't look like that in the animated scene, but you know. You did it, Alex! Luna heard your song! I knew she would! Sure, I mean, let's just assume that. We have no way of knowing. I heard her singing all, and I felt her. Oh, okay, if you say so. It must be wonderful to be so deeply in love as Alex and Luna. Looking at Kyle sideways. I only wish a certain handsome barbarian would realize I feel the same way about him. Huh? Hey, Jess! Care to join the rest of us, or are you gonna stay here to work on your singing? Another word out of you, and I'll be using your face to work on my left on my left jab. Aw, Jess. I hope one day you realize that you deserve someone better, but you know, you're gonna know. Do we just have another dungeon? A straight up dungeon? With enemies and everything? Certainly has the dungeon music. Has anyone seen a staircase? I'm afraid I haven't. I mean, there is a very suspicious glowing, pulsating pool thing. We also haven't found any doors, and I haven't sensed any magical barriers. We also literally just entered this place 3 seconds ago. We haven't seen a single door or any staircases yet. We have been looking everywhere. Whatever should we do? We also haven't found any doors, and I haven't sensed any magical barriers, yes. Alex, all that's left to check out is this pool. You think there's magic in the water? There's only one way to know for certain, all. We're gonna throw you in. I mean, that dialogue would have made a little bit more sense if we had actually wandered, you know, around inside more of this entryway here for a bit more than 5 seconds. But sure. Let's just hop in. Whoa! It was a magical teleporter pool. Who would have thought? Nothing going on with any of these flat rocks or anything? No. Okay, let's, I mean, there are gonna be plenty more enemies further in, but might as well check out this very first encounter here. Gelatin. Just straight up gelatin. That doesn't sound too dangerous. How does gelatin like lightning? It certainly doesn't like fire. It should just melt.
Check this out.
Oh, weak to lightning? So I guess it's very watery gelatin. Yeah, I guess gelatin, when it's not dried, always has a relatively high water content. So that actually makes sense. They're also weak to fire. Unfortunately, those two spells are not enough to kill them. Oh, that's a lot of attacks. Okay. And poison, of course. We should definitely be able to finish them off easily now. Well, actually, that first one wasn't really damaged that much. But yeah. Okay. Ooh, 1400 experience? Holy crap. Okay. Oh, it was 6 enemies, but still. These numbers are escalating pretty quickly here. But yeah, that was definitely a bit painful. I wonder if we could have defeated them more efficiently without spending drastically more resources. Which of course we could do. Oh, I kind of maneuvered myself into a corner there. Yep. That's entirely on me. Right, same group composition again. Let's see, we're gonna definitely have our attackers focus on different slimes here. And this is... I want to try ice. But what are the odds of these also being weak to ice? I mean, we gotta know. So, just do it. You guys attack different enemies for what it's worth. It's such good damage. Actually, that one's probably dead. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, that one's probably also gonna die. No, it didn't.
Summon elemental power.
Then her spell happens. Okay, so they're actually resistant to ice. I see. Not that gelatin is inherently cold or anything, but these enemies called gelatin are, of course. But yeah, I mean, typical color-coded fantasy enemies. Of course, the blue slimes are resistant to ice. Shouldn't really come as a surprise. I mean, that worked just fine. Another 1400, which means still over 10 encounters like this for Alex to level up, which is a lot. And they, yeah, they're definitely not free. Better top them off here, actually. Okay, we got some other type of enemy. Oh, wait. Where'd we pop out of? I think it might have been this one. Yes. Okay, so we got a path continuing from here, and we got... Huh? Oh, that was just a trap? Wait, is this always gonna spawn? Oh, hello, you're different. Water elementals. Okay, I mean, that one's pretty unambiguous about its elemental properties, at least. Surely water is gonna freeze and is therefore weak to ice somehow. Probably not, though, but we'll see.
Check this out.
Okay, it is weak to electricity, as you would expect. They take pretty much normal physical damage. Okay, overall they don't seem that bad. No, of course it's resistant. I didn't realize they were supposed to be dragon heads. Kyle's muted. I mean, that basically doesn't matter. In fact, it might be a boon. At least that way he can't even attempt to sing again, should he feel like doing that. Okay, 700 XP for 3 of these. Honestly, give me more of them. Instead of the gelatin? Oh, wait. That just dried up now. Oh, the pool was actually just a pool of sentient living water. That's kind of cool, actually. Okay, aqua genies. Alright, yeah, makes sense. Well, we know the slimes are pretty bad. Those guys look like they could be pretty tough as well, but... sure. Let's hit most of them. Good enough. Fire, we know, is effective at least against the gelatin. Wait. That hits 4. That also hits 4. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, sure. Let's focus on the same set of enemies as well.
Check this out.
Okay, they're also weak to lightning. But are they also going to be weak to fire, then? I mean, weakness to fire makes sense for things that are cold elemental. Maybe not so much for things that are just straight up water. Yeah, okay. So I guess the gelatins are considered both watery and icy, and thus weak to both thunder and fire. But those water ghosts are only weak to lightning. Uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna... that guy might die? Okay, good. Nice. Nice! Killing 3 separate enemies in one round? That's nice. It's not gonna happen very often. Okay, those also have multiple attacks. Kinda rough. But yeah, we're still doing okay. Starlight. I'll take it. I was totally prepared to use some of my Starlight in the previous dungeon if there had been a boss fight coming up, but there wasn't. We'll see if maybe this one is not going to be as long, or is not going to have as many random encounters to make up for the fact that there probably is going to be a boss fight at the end. Wouldn't be kind of weird if this one also didn't have one. Okay, this keeps going. There are a bunch of pools. You probably cannot tell which ones of these are fake and which ones aren't. Would be kind of surprised. Oh, hey, yeah, you just race straight across pools of water like that. That makes sense. Well, we have definitely seen this encounter before, so I think it's time to start skipping. Maybe I should have kept recording this one, because that surviving genie there actually used an attack, a spell, where he shot forward basically a Kamehameha of water. Just, you know, targeting a horizontal line of characters. Thankfully it didn't, like, I want to say like 40-ish or so damage. 30-ish, 30 to 40. So, it wasn't super devastating. It did hit Alex, but he survived, so it's all good. Okay, top him off, actually. Right, Jessica as well. Well, close enough, I think. Mia should be relatively safe from most attacks, for the most part. Okay, there's something... Oh, actually, that below here, that might just be the first room, or the... Well, I suppose technically the second room that we were in. Maybe. It looks like it. And here we have a choice of at least 3 different pools. Got a chest. Let's get that out of the way. Angel's Tear. We might need that. Let's hope not. What's going on here? Nothing? Just some nice scenery. Oh, that was an actual pool. Okay, hold on. Let's keep that in mind. The northern one here is real. And that one is not. You cannot get away from that. Okay, you're just stuck in place. Oh, and it's 5 of these this time. Hit 3 of them? Sure, why not? Curious to see how that goes. Cannot quite hit all of them. Sure, target that. You're not really gonna be able to do much here. Wait, did I try fire against them? I don't remember now. I might have tried ice, and they were just resistant. Yeah, I definitely tried ice. Thinking that, you know, maybe they're, you know, considered weak to ice because they can freeze. As if these things are usually based on any kind of logic. Right, so that is obviously super effective, and that is going to deal some pretty good damage. I was wondering if that was considered a fire attack and thus not effective at all, but clearly that's not how that works.
By the power of Athena.
Or they're not actually resistant to fire. Oh, wait, they're in fact weak to it. Okay, I suppose water doesn't freeze? Huh? What was that? Oh, interesting. Because it couldn't teleport all the way in one movement. Huh. So I guess the logic that's working here is that ice cannot freeze for extra damage, but ice can get boiled and evaporated, I suppose. And that's considered a weakness. Sure, I mean, it works. And yeah, both of those were actually fake. Fair enough. Yeah. You know what, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and fast forward through this one. Okay, here we go. Yeah, no one was going to level up, so I don't know why I hurried so much to try and capture the end of that fight. I mean, those are just gonna be more gelatin, so we're gonna skip that. We took quite a bit of a beating. Jessica was hit several times there, but yeah. Definitely those water elementals are the least dangerous enemies here so far. Regardless, though, I should probably play it safe and save more than never. Something I definitely tend to just neglect a little bit. Okay. Wait. Oh. Yeah, never mind. Don't mind me, I was just confusing myself. So we got another one of those guys, we got the way that we just came, we got another gelatin, another teleporter up that way. Yeah, we gotta deal with some of these enemies, of course. Otherwise they're just gonna be in the way. Oh, it's only 4 of these. I mean, yeah, we know all these enemies at this point, so I'm just gonna speed things up a little bit. Okay. Still worth very solid experience here. 944 for of those things. And while they hit relatively hard, they're obviously 4 of them are not going to really pose much of a danger, even if I just, you know, brute force my way through with physical attacks only. Ooh, that's a slightly different group, and we got one of them preparing his spell. You know what? I mean, I should probably not just let him cast it on purpose, but on the other hand, it's a kind of neat animation, so we'll see. We will see if I can actually take him out before, you know, he could cast it. You know what? I'm gonna give him a chance.
Check this out.
In fact, at this point, he's probably gonna survive. Right? Yeah. Unless Mia miraculously somehow... Oh, she does cast first. And that should still hit him. Okay. Oh, but he's not weak to it, but he did die. Okay, well... That's fine. Ah, here's the poison, of course. Ooh. Yeah, Jessica takes pretty significant damage from them, considering they attack twice, of course. And then the poison as well. Oh. Oh, wait. That guy... Oh, we killed him! Come on! Damn it. He's so close. He was so close to be able to show off his fancy attack. Oh well. It was not meant to be. And these slimes are just... surprisingly tough to kill. They always have a little bit more hit points than I expect them to, even at this point still. You know what? There, let's heal Mia. Okay, so we got this pool. That might not actually be a pool. We got a different type of enemy up there. We got another one of those guys. Kinda don't feel like fighting more of them. Is this gonna be another one of those enemies that are gonna try and run away? No. Nope. That's a razor wolf. At least the game claims so. It definitely doesn't look very wolf-like to me.
Check this
It looks
out.
pretty speedy. Reminds me of a certain blue hedgehog. But if we all attack... Oh, we knocked him back. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely more... Again, tankier than I would have expected. Oh. Well, that was fun. Yeah, unfortunately was knocked out of the area of Mia's spell there. Well, it's definitely gonna die at this point. I mean, honestly, if anything, I'm super surprised that... Whoa, that was a bit glitchy, but never mind. A little bit surprised that Mia got to cast her spell before that thing attacked. Maybe specifically because it was preparing its special attack, and that put it further down the initiative queue or whatever. Not really sure it works that way, but guess that's my explanation anyway. It's my working theory for now. I guess maybe we'll see if we encounter another one of those. If it's going to, and you know, if we see one of those attack normally. Okay, this was the fake one, so I guess the one on the other side, in the top left, should be real then, because I think that's the only two pools here. Unless I'm getting very confused. Once again, I'm not skipping this one. Or did I skip the last one? Maybe I did, actually, but these go by pretty quickly, so whatever. Too lazy to hit literally 2 buttons, I suppose. We're making pretty good time. I mean, I actually don't know that, I suppose, since I don't know how long the dungeon is, but feels like we're making pretty good progress. Why does the second one feel so much tankier than the first one we killed? Okay, I guess we had also been damaging that other one quite a bit. 700 and a herb. I think we have several herbs lying around. Maybe we should just use some of those. Yeah, well, several. As in 2, I guess. You can eat one of those. And I thought we needed more healing than that, never mind. Okay, so this is... yeah, that's real. There's another gelatin hopping about. Got a dead-end corridor up that way. Sure, we got another blue lizard. Yep. Oh, this time with 5 slimes. I mean, the slimes are dangerous, but... You know what? But that thing is definitely also dangerous. Except this time it's not preparing its special attack. So we'll see if it actually acts a little bit faster, if it acts before Mia this time. Just out of curiosity. I'm gonna have you cast spells again. I mean, surely now, with Alex using his special attack, instead of just normally attacking...
Check this out!
We should finish it off, right? It's not actually... Oh, wait, I didn't realize that was a little bit resistant to physical. 198? Surely that's enough. Not enough? Crazy. Yeah, Jessica seemed to deal less damage than expected. Okay. Since one of the 5 slimes died, the remaining 4 must be very, very low on health. Just a matter of getting 2 relatively high rolls for Nash's and Mia's spell to actually kill one of them in just those 2 spells. That's okay. Oh, there we go, okay. 4 and 4, 2 attack. Oh, better than last time. Alright. So one more encounter for Jessica to also reach level 30. That's nice. Oh, yeah, might as well use this one on... Sure, might as well use it on her. Oh, wait, that healed for 60? Wait. Yeah, she was at 40-something, right? 48? So that healed for 55. Well, actually, maybe that's not... I thought that herbs healed for less than that. Maybe not. No, never mind. Starlight restores 30-ish mana. I guess herbs always healed for maybe up to 55. It still feels a little bit higher than I thought I remembered them healing for, but I don't know. Maybe I just haven't used them in so long. Anyway. Okay, we got a choice of pools here, as usual. Not very many chests, though. I mean, there are a ton of nooks like this in these, you know, because of the way these dungeon walls are constructed. I'm just going to assume that the game is not just hiding anything in any of them completely invisibly. That would be an unfortunate choice. Okay, that's a trap. I'm assuming that 2 out of these are actually going to be traps. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna fast forward this one. And that should be it, okay. 1100, Mia levels up, okay. Right, yeah, she's also not super far behind Jessica at all, so not a surprise there. Range increases by 1, okay, cool. Jessica levels up, 5 HP, 4 MP, 1 attack. No spell. Didn't take a lot of damage there. No, we're good. Oh, okay, middle one was the correct one. Unless there are actually 2 that work. Nope. That one was also just a trap. Fair enough. And it's just 3 of them, but still. And there goes the last one. 700. Not enough, actually. Okay. I guess the gap between Mia and Kyle? Yeah, Kyle. Oh, right, of course. Nash is the last one to level. Between Mia and Kyle is a little bit bigger. Okay, we got at least 2 of those guys. Surely this one is a trap. Yes. Okay. And surely it's just gonna be either 3 or 5 of these. It's 3. Fine by me. And once again, Alex... No, Alex did not finish this one off. Okay. Nash levels up. 5 MP, 2 attack. Nice. Making that those shots hit harder. I like it. And Kyle, of course. Attack by 3. Wow, okay. Still no extra attack, though. But I guess he's slowly gaining on Alex again, just by virtue of getting better attack increases. Okay, we need to heal a little bit. Surprisingly, Jessica is running out of mana quicker here. I guess I've been having to heal a bit more than the previous dungeon. Ooh, I was able to sneak past that one, but not this blob of gelatin. Alright. Oh well. There we go. I mean, once again, we had our full round of level ups, so it's not going to happen again anytime soon. Okay, we got another one of those. Looks like the cave is continuing a bit more in that direction. There's also a teleporter, and this side is actually just a dead end. Okay, okay. I thought there was another corridor going over to the right there, but apparently not. I thought I needed to maybe heal, but it was mostly Alex who took damage there, and he obviously healed up. And healed up even more now. Wonderful. Right, another one of these encounters. I mean, these are not completely trivial, but still... ouch. I'm still gonna skip over this one. Especially since the Razor Wolf is not preparing its mass attack. Okay, there we go. An antidote. Well, you shouldn't have. Starlight, though. I'll take that for sure. Because I feel like we might need to use a couple of those here. Okay, definitely heal up Nelix. What? Heal up Alex and no one else, actually. Got a portal. We got another very scenic waterfall. Oh, there's one more chest with another 10,000 silver. Almost at 100k. Amazing. I don't know, I have a feeling like maybe entering this is gonna trigger something. Probably not. We're probably gonna get a chance to do something to prepare for any boss fights, maybe. Once we pop out the other side, okay, or there's just more dungeon on the other side anyway. A lot more dungeon, potentially. Okay, hold on. Definitely seems to keep going in that direction, so just making sure that... I mean, there is an enemy there. I guess that's why I thought that maybe the main path might be over this way. Holy crap, this is huge. There's at least one more chest. Huh. Okay, this corridor is just that. Yeah, nothing in here. Just making sure. Oh. A ruby tiara. We'll take it. Doesn't look very much like a ruby tiara. Well, I suppose there is a... No, there is a big ruby in the middle of it, I guess. Only because the majority of it seems blue. But yeah, I guess. That still makes sense. Obviously the tiara is gonna be for... can I ever remember? Is it... Well, it's Mia or Jessica. Who is it, though? I should know at this point. And it's Jessica. Fair enough. Defense goes up, and crusted with gems. Well, at least a ruby, I suppose. I don't know what this looks like, really. It looks... Rainbow tiara, and looks a little bit... Yeah, I don't know. A bit weird. This is definitely a more classy looking tiara. I like it. I like the design. Not that it really changes anything. This is not really the era of games where we got, you know, different equipment. Oh god, I get stuck. That's fine. Represented on character sprites or anything. Oh, it's a smaller group of enemies. I appreciate that. But we also have the Razor Wolf preparing to raise us, which is a bit scary because, yeah, I just don't know that we can reliably take it out. Well, I guess we could. In fact, should I go for the Flame Bomb? Nah, it's fine, probably. Gonna make sure to target it. You know what? You can actually use your Power Slash. Maybe that's gonna do the trick.
Check this
Let's see how
out.
this one goes. Alright, you're not taking extra damage from lightning, actually. That's some pretty solid damage right there, though. Ooh, that's a nice one. Surely it's gonna die now. That was only 154. Not nearly as much as I expected, to be honest. Really thought that was gonna do more. Ooh, that was good damage? Again, we only killed one. We only ever get the high roll, the high damage roll on one of these slimes. That's okay though. That went alright. We definitely prevented most of the damage that we would have taken there. But yeah, we're basically once again in the same situation where I'm probably not gonna... I mean, if I fought every single enemy that's left in the dungeon, I've already skipped a couple, and, you know, there seem to be a lot of encounters on this floor alone, which might be the last one, we'll see, I guess. If I were to fight every single encounter that remains, we might reach level 31. But if I don't go out of my way to fight absolutely everything, it seems like we're not gonna level up again. So I might as well just not, you know, bother. Yeah, that's yet another chest, isn't it? How do we even reach that one? Hold on. Is it from here? Yeah, it is actually. Okay. Right, that's where we teleported in. That guy's gonna spot me, isn't he? Is he gonna... Oh, Can I walk around like this? I cannot. This might be my chance. It was. Angel Ring. That's another... That's another one of those, isn't it? Yep. No? Yes. That is another one of those. Okay. Resurrect once. And then break. Huh. I mean, I guess. Thanks for handing out several of those. Wow, that slime is coming for me? Jesus. And I think this is actually just a dead end. I had no reason to even come here. And now I'm fighting these, and probably the slime on the way out. Oof. Unless... Ooh, this is risky though. There's a good chance this is not gonna work. Should I just go ahead and fight them? I kinda don't feel like fighting more of these at this point. 2 of them are preparing their spell though. You know what? Never mind. We still haven't seen it in action. You haven't. So, sure. Let's give them their chance to shine one final time.
Check this out.
Oh, I'm checking it out. Okay, good. Took that one out. Definitely taking out... Oh, wait, never mind. Well, we should be taking out the slime if Mia gets to cast first. Okay, she does. Good, good. So 2 of those slimes are definitely dead. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. You did that. See, that looks pretty fancy. Not really sure how Jessica was, you know, inside the area of effect there, but, you know. We'll accept that one. Okay, good. I wasn't sure that one was gonna die, but actually might be good, just barely. Yeah, good, good. I mean, Jessica was getting a little bit low there, but she was fine. So was this really a dead end? Sure is, yeah, okay. Got several teleporters up that way. That slime is definitely just... Oh no, no, I should have healed. Whoops. It's only 4 of them, it's not that bad. Oh, come on, really? We cannot run away from blobs of gelatin? That's just sad. Jessica's dead. Oh, well, she's poisoned, so yeah, she's dead. Come on, guys. You're literally just wasting everybody's time. Surely we'll succeed to run away now. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. It's still after us, though. Holy crap. Get stuck? Okay. Okay. Right. Looks like the path on this level is just gonna loop around the upper part of it and far to the left. Past at least 2 teleportation pools, one of which is, at least one of which is definitely just a fake. But we saw there was a chest in the far top left of the room as well, so we're definitely going for that, of course. But first, some restoration is in order. Yeah, Jessica's definitely running a bit low on mana, quite low. Obviously, we want to restore her before any potential boss fights. Right, so here... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, there are definitely not just 2 pools. Holy crap. No, it's just a total of... Wait, 7? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? That's excessive. Wait a second. Oh. Okay, so we can't even reach that other chest. I'm pretty sure, anyway, there wasn't a direct connection. Although now I'm starting to second guess it. Huh. Well, we'll see how this goes. Got a bit of an actual teleporter maze. I mean, it's probably not going to be particularly maze-like. The biggest issue is going to be that most of these pools are going to be fake. Going to force me into an encounter like this one. I mean, I suppose the good news is that these are the least dangerous enemies here, but still, it's going to take some time. Even if we do things like this. Down he goes. I mean, is literally just one of these going to be real? If so, that's kind of crazy, but, well, we'll just try one at a time. Never mind. This one was... Wait. Okay, this is not back at the beginning. Oh, this keeps going. No way. Hold on. Oh, wait, is that not where we popped out? Was it the one on the right, actually? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Huh. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, okay. That was just the one. Fair enough. Did we take any damage? Yes. Well, Jessica did. Wait, okay, so let's just keep checking them. Yeah. Okay, so you might be wondering how it came to this. Well, I thought I was just gonna go ahead and save some time by running away from this encounter. Also for science, because I was wondering if the slime would just remain there as an enemy to avoid, or if it would just skip the encounter entirely. It turns out you cannot run away from these encounters. Maybe you could with a spell that makes enemies run away, or, well, with Lunar's spell that just makes you run away from combat? Wait, or... No, she just had a spell that makes all enemies run away. Presumably that would also not work. But, yeah, it turns out that you literally cannot. I mean, I tried running, like, a dozen times in a row, while the enemies slowly whittled away at our health, so, yeah, so much for trying to save time. Anyway, but then I tried fighting back, basically. I mean, the plan at this point, obviously, is to reload anyway, and just skip the two pools that I know are just enemies. Just leave those alone. The thing is, we are in a bit of an interesting situation here. If I just go auto combat, I suppose now they somehow act first. Okay, weird. Yeah, anyway, you gotta believe me that Alex did not manage to attack even once for some reason. You'd think that the AI always chooses the closest enemy, right? But all but two of the enemies were not even able to physically reach him and attack him, so only two of them would ever attack, so that he would actually recover most of the damage they would deal per turn because of his ring. So it took a very long time for them to kill him, but he would not actually attack them at all, because, I don't know, somehow he couldn't reach any of the 5 enemies that were surrounding him. Really strange. Anyway. Just load that. I did save pretty recently, didn't I? I think I did. It was... Wait, I actually saved here? I didn't remember that. I thought I saved... Oh wait, that was here, okay. In my memory, that was... This corner and the room with the actual teleporters was a little bit... We're a little bit further apart. Never mind then, okay, I was really confused there for a moment, but that's okay. So we know that this first one is an enemy. The second one, oh god, that's the real one, right? Yeah, that's the one that gets you here. The third one, well, I arbitrarily counting the bottom row first, we're starting from the left. The third one is also an enemy, the one that just finally managed to kill me. Let's see. Okay, yeah, as expected. I mean, I'm guessing that all but the one that we already found are actually not real teleporters. At least this one's just a group of 3. But yeah, and now that I know you can't run away from them, obviously I'm gonna have to deal with the remaining ones. Also, we're definitely not finishing this dungeon in one go, so I think I'm probably just gonna go ahead and deal with the remaining water elementals off camera without even including any results screens or anything. We're pretty far away from leveling up anyway, so nothing too exciting is going to happen anytime soon. So yeah, I'm just going to take care of that, and next time we're going to well, I'm obviously going to have an outro and everything, so yeah, but we're definitely going to have to wrap up this dungeon next time. Okay, and here we are. So as you can see, I cleared out those 4 remaining pools, which, as expected, were just traps. Right, and I also went ahead and hopped in here real quick, made sure that this one over here that we hadn't tried is also a trap. We know the middle one is. And I also cleared out, like, the lizard encounter that was around here, and the upcoming Naga, not Naga, Genie, Water Genie encounter. And I even went back in the previous room to absolutely make sure that I wasn't just imagining things, and there's definitely a relatively sizable portion of that floor that we haven't been to that has at least one more chest and also several more teleporters. And, oh god, we got... Oh, a jewel bracelet and Kyra's tail? Chira? Kyra? What kind of item even is that? Okay, interesting. Increased agility. It's just a sort of talisman, I suppose. Agility. Wait, is that what I've been... That is what I've been saying that I wanted Mia to have, right? Agility is that... It's just the speed stat. A rainbow band for him, of course. Yeah, okay. That's just a regular upgrade for him. It even increases his wisdom. Heck yeah. Nice. We'll take those for sure. Agility, 49... Okay, that's just 10 points of agility. Definitely taking that one. Even though it pains me to decrease her attack power, but it's what it is. And we're definitely handing over this one to Nash, who will be replacing... defense or magic defense? Wait. How do I... If I just say equip, which one is gonna be replaced? Just the defense one, right? If I swap that, I could swap out the... I mean, his magic defense is obviously already pretty high, right? It's probably still the highest in the party, even without any bonuses. But this one increases... Wait. Magic endurance by... No, wait. Oh god, I'm getting confused. Hold on. He currently has magic resistance equipped. Yeah. Is that one equipped? And he now has plus 10 to wisdom. Right, this one is just old and no longer useful. This is the protection ring that increases defense, but it's comparing it to the barrier wing, and it's just worse? I guess, huh? Yeah, it would reduce his magic endurance by 15 because that's how much the barrier ring gives, but it also reduces his defense by 5 because... actually, why? This just gives 15 defense and magic endurance? Did I know that? Or am I just completely confused now? Is my brain just fried from all these repetitive encounters, which honestly have been a little bit grating here. I don't know. I've also been recording both the shrine dungeon and this one basically back to back with just a short break, so it's just been a lot of random encounters. So I'm just ready for that break. Yeah, Jessica is basically out of mana, so we definitely have to recover before we can really continue doing anything. I think I have this right though, right? I wish it would just outright tell you the exact stat increases instead of just, you know, making you compare two items and the stat changes, but I think I'm correct. I mean, obviously equipping this will just lower his stats overall, so this one is better. It only says raise magic resistance, but obviously it also raises just defense. So, yeah. Okay, right. And this ring is supposed to increase just defense, but it only gives 10 defense, whereas this thing gives 15 to both, which is actually just really, really powerful. So, yeah. Anyway, no more need for that one. I wanted to make sure one extra time. Yeah, agility is the speed stat for sure. What else would it be? She's now at 59, which is actually higher than Kyle, for what it's worth. But most importantly, she's hopefully not going to act after certain particularly speedy enemies, so that alone would help. And for her to not act last in the turn, I mean, she's still gonna act after most of the others, but you know, anyway, it's a definitely a welcome increase. Also, we have crossed the 100,000 silver border there, barrier. That's nice. I also ended up talking so much that we are now past the 1 hour mark for this episode. That's okay, kind of. I don't know. I kind of like staying under, but it doesn't ultimately matter all that much, does it? Anyway, definitely taking a break here. We're going to have to wrap up whatever is left of this dungeon next time. Definitely at least one more large-ish cavern full of enemies, and I think we're probably on a different map than the one we just came from, so we have to find our way to that unexplored section of that. So yeah, there's probably still at least a decent chunk of it left. We're gonna have to recover a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna deal with all of that next time. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.